After the game, both coaches agreed that this game came down to toughness, and Adrian Autry was pretty blunt, saying they just were not tough enough, while Jeff Capel credited his squad for being relentless and not giving up, especially when Syracuse came within 3 or 4.
Welcome to NCC Sports. I'm Grace Piacco. The biggest day in the NFL has come and gone. Super Bowl Sunday delivered surprises from the final score to Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. We've got it all covered, plus a look at winter and spring sports heating up in the Syracuse area. But first, we take it to the Big Easy. The Chiefs were on the hunt to become the first team in over 2 decades to three-peat.
Football is back, Buffalo, as the Bills will start training camp this Wednesday. But in 49 days, they will kick off officially here at Highmark Stadium. Thanks, guys. I'm here with head coach Brittany Smith. Coach, how crucial is it to get on the board early, knowing that it lifts the morale in the locker room? The Orange and Tar Heels weren't done yet battling, as Syracuse women's basketball was also in action against UNC. The top 10 Tar Heels made their first trip to the Dome in over 2 years, while Syracuse looked to snap a 2-game losing streak. Now Syracuse looks to regroup after losing the last 3 of their 4 games, and the road ahead doesn't get much easier as they head west to face Stanford and California. Reporting from the JMA Wireless Dome, Grace Piacco, Citrus TV. In Syracuse's big win over UNLV, Allen was unstoppable, finding the end zone twice on the ground and twice through the air, including a crucial touchdown in overtime. As a dual threat weapon, he excels as both a runner and a receiver, proving essential to the team. His 6 total touchdowns this season demonstrates his significant impact. Syracuse and Maryland both recognized as powerhouses in the sport. Early in the first, Trey Deer put on a show, finishing with a slick behind-the-back goal off a perfect feed from Joey Spallina to give the Orange the lead. Spallina kept the offense rolling, burying 2 goals before the half, giving Syracuse a 5-4 edge at the break. But Maryland took control in the second half, rattling off 4 straight goals, capped off by back-to-back finishes from Eric Spanos in the final minute of the third. Syracuse needed a spark, and Owen Hiltz delivered, sneaking one past the goalie to cut it to 2. Syracuse field hockey is back in the NCAA tournament for the 18th time in program history and the 4th consecutive season. The Orange earned an at-large bid after an impressive 13-6 record this season. Let's take a look at the team's reaction to the big news on Sunday night. A big reason for their success, graduate transfer from Cal State Bakersfield, Ava Palm, who's been an absolute powerhouse. 2 players on the women's lacrosse team share a special bond that goes beyond the field. Goalie Delaney and attackman Savannah Schweitzer are twins. From their humble beginnings playing lacrosse in the 3rd grade to their collegiate journey, these 2 have remained inseparable. After starting their collegiate career at the University of Southern California, they made the pivotal decision to transfer to Syracuse in their junior year. I had the opportunity to sit down with the both of them to delve deeper into their remarkable journey together.
And I think our relationship has just grown so much. I think even in the past 3 years, like just at Syracuse, like kind of like our connection, our bond. So I don't think I couldn't imagine a journey like without Delaney by my side.
I really don't think I'd be anywhere without Savannah, and to have someone who you're experiencing everything with is like from the bottom of my heart the most grateful thing the thing I am the most grateful for.
Both highlighted the sisterly love they share and the immeasurable impact they've had on each other's lives. But don't worry, the women plan to stay in the lacrosse world after graduating and together, stating the show is never over with us. Guys, back to you. Orange, orange, orange. It was everywhere in the first look at the Professional Women's Lacrosse League and the Championship Series. 4 Syracuse alums, Emily Harris-Chuck, Megan Carney, Megan Tyrell, and Emma Tyrell made their presence known. And their impact on the next generation? Unbelievable. From 2020 to 2022, they shared a locker room at Syracuse, but never all played together due to injury. Now with the New York Charging, they finally took the field, side by side, in a fast-paced championship series. A perfect stage for their long-awaited reunion. As they adjusted to the pro level, Carney found the experience refreshing, a shift from the pressures of college lacrosse.
When I go out there and play, just being lighthearted, just having fun, not taking it too seriously. I think in college, there's a lot of pressure around it. The nice thing about Sixes here is like, we found out the teams a month ago and now we're playing. Like there's not much time to build up any expectations or any stress that could go into it. It's just fun.
The format itself forces players to be versatile, with all 6 players taking on both offensive and defensive roles. That meant some adjustments, especially for Carney, who is known as an offensive weapon at Syracuse.
Personally, I love being able to play defense. I think it's so fun. As an attacker, I feel like having the attacker mindset kind of helps me on defense because I know what that attacker is going to do against me or what the tendencies are.
But beyond the competition, the most striking part of this league's debut has been the energy surrounding it. Packed stands, young fans in jerseys, and the excitement of growing the game. Megan Tyrell says it was a moment they could all feel.
They were all so invested, they were cheering so loud you could hear it from the stands, and just to kind of look around and see all of the bleachers kind of filled up with, family, friends, fans has been surreal. You look around and it's like, oh, here we go, like we're really, really kind of putting something out there, putting a product out there that the future generations are investing in. They want to come watch it, they want to see their favorite players play. So just looking around, especially yesterday with the sold out crowd, was absolutely such a phenomenal feeling.
While this weekend showcased their talent, their impact on lacrosse stretches far beyond the field. Harris-Chuck is coaching at RIT, Carney is coaching at Florida State, Emma Tyrell runs her own clinics, and the Megs have a lacrosse podcast together. From Syracuse to the professional ranks, their mission remains the same: grow the game and inspire the next generation. Reporting for NCC News, I'm Grace Piacco.